Everybody good? Okay. I was told I need to give opening statements, so since Sarah Pruitt isn't here to give me a hard time about it, I'll give an opening statement today. I thought it's good to be back in Truist Arena after 3 road games like we've had, and to be here and at home. Just wish the outcome was a little different, but I thought we did a good job for about 28 minutes again, and maybe a little bit more than that, of competing at a high level and then doing what we need to. And Eastern's really good. They got a lot of good players that put you in tough situations. I thought we were able to contain them and do some things that we needed to for the first half and part of the third. At least we kept scoring with them at that point in time, and then it kind of just fell off in the fourth. And not sure if it was a fatigue or what, but we just couldn't make a shot. Couldn't be able to go down, and unfortunately, the result came up a little bit short again.
Jeff, obviously, as you mentioned, another single-digit loss here in the last few games. Obviously, after leading during the game and everything, what do you tell the team? What's the mindset that the girls have right now?
I'll go their mindset first. Michael, they're frustrated. They're disappointed because we've been in the situation and we're not able to pull it out. But it's a change. And they've got to be open to change, and I've got to be open to them a little bit and try to put them in better situations for them to be successful down the stretch. And I think they're in a good mindset because they know what's coming. You get in the Horizon League play, it's non-conference, and we're trying to put things together for next week. We're supposed to look on Cleveland State and then Youngstown coming here on Saturday, and then get into January, February. So we got to take all these and learn. I'd rather learn from winning than losing, but that's part of it right now, and hopefully all the stings and the hurt now will pay off later on for us.
Coach, you guys really had quite a paint presence tonight. Eastern also had quite a paint presence. But what kind of testament do you feel like that made to your team, being able to go against a team like Eastern and really just prove, no matter how undersized the sublet maybe, you can still take the bucket?
Yeah, and Matt, you're probably talking about Hallie a little bit in that situation. And Hallie's been great for us. She's been down there battling every game against somebody that's bigger than her, and we try to pull her out away from the basket a little bit so she has an advantage and be able to drive it. But she's still got to finish with them on her hip and do that. So she's done a really good job for us as we started here this season and doing that. But I thought early on everybody was getting downhill and everybody was attacking and being able to finish inside. And if not, get to the free throw line for us. And then we just kind of went away from it for some reason. And we kept talking to them, and even there late in the game, we didn't really attack like we've practiced and like we've talked about doing in the timeouts. So that's learning stuff we have to do. But for us to do it against Eastern and their size and their quickness and their athleticism was a bright spot in a lot of ways. And those are the things we can take as we go forward and get ready for going to Cleveland State on Wednesday.
Jeff, you mentioned, obviously, in a couple of the timeouts, you mentioned the attacking EKU more. EKU had 4 of their main players in foul trouble with 4 fouls, probably last 6.5 minutes. During those timeouts and those instruction, were any plays specifically drawn up to go after those particular players? Or to your earlier point, is that kind of a learning experience where maybe we didn't take advantage of it?
No, we had something that was drawn up. Like the one little shot might hit from the short corner, that's a backdoor set that we got to get Hallie diving into the post as well. Or even Mike can turn and attack the rim off of that. We try to set some screens to where we can get inside and get certain matchups inside that we wanted, but they did a great job of fighting through and not getting screened and bumping off. And we just, when you have it in space, you got to be able to take advantage of it, and we just couldn't.
Coach, when you have multiple players, kind of miss 2, 3 free throws in each game, how do you feel that kind of adds up when you look at the final score like this? Is that something that really just chews at you with practice and stuff?
I don't know. They missed a bunch too, I think, but they had we had the right players that were missing, so that helped us a little bit on that side of it. And it's ones that we should be better, and we just got to knock those down. Basically, on the line early on, missing those 2. Maya missing 2 right away, when she comes in, and it's just something we need to get in the gym and put some time in and extra work in to make some shots.
How do you think Anna's adjusted to coming off the bench the past 2 games?
I thought Anna's been really good with it. That's something we talked to her about on Monday, because it's tough. It's tough, with her being local and being in that spot, starting, and I mean, she's doing well, but then she had some games where she just struggled a little bit, and we brought her in last week before. Shoot, all the road games started that combined. Where we at Southern Indiana last Saturday. Bradley. It was before Bradley. Bradley's the first one we started, right? Yeah, Bradley started with Bradley. More Bradley. But even before Southern, I talked to Anna a little bit about some things. And then after Southern and some struggles she had there, just some uncharacteristic turnovers that she has. And you can just see it on her face, some frustrations. We talked to her about, coming off the bench, so she could sit next to Gabby and Molly a little bit as perimeter coaches that they are and see the game for a little bit early on. And I thought she came in and did some good things at Bradley right away. And I thought she did some things today as well. Just their size and quickness, maybe, we need some other people out there today a little bit more.
Do you think the quickness of EKU, I'm looking here, 21 total turnovers resulting in 30 points for them. Do you think the speed and quickness of them attribute to a lot of those turnovers?
Yeah. I mean, Angeles does a great job in number 11. She does a great job of moving her feet and putting you in tough spots offensively with the basketball in your hand. And she called 2 offensive fouls maybe tonight, or at least one I know. And so, those are that part of it. And then the way they can get in some passing lanes. Some of those are spacing too, to call some of those turnovers. But then once they get a live ball turnover, they're gone. They just, Costner's so fast, and he transferred from Ohio State last year for him. The athleticism that she can display in the open court, just something that we don't have. But I thought we contained her a little bit. Foul trouble helped a lot with that. But then the second half, I thought you saw her take over and get downhill and finish and put us in areas where we had to help on her drive, and now the rebound's open for them, and they were able to get a few of those offensive rebound pullbacks or rebounds and fouls.
All good.
All right. Thanks, guys. I'll see you guys Saturday.
Thanks, Jeff.